Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Erschen. This week we are doing another tag video. Now, before we get started, I just want to do this.
How sweet, fresh meat.
I love it. Got that bad boy for my birthday. I really love it. So this week we are doing another tag video, and this is called the Musical Horror Tag. Very interesting, very different. This was created by Dice Rollen, and Dice Rollen tagged me, and I was also tagged by Dave Maggot. So thank you for that. So all questions, of course, are related to horror movie musicals. So number one is, what musical has the best atmosphere? I'm going to have to say Phantom of the Opera, the film version from 2004. It was much more of a musical than the original with Lon Chaney, because that was really more of a silent film. And I love the atmosphere of it. The music is great, the performances are great, and I love the costume design, and it's beautifully shot. So number two, what is your favorite soundtrack or score? Definitely, without a doubt, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's one of the few that I enjoy the music. I'm not a big musical guy per se, but there are a few exceptions, and Rocky Horror Picture Show is definitely one of them. Number three is, what is your favorite single song / number? I'm gonna have to go with the obvious, Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Put your hands on your hip. Come on, it's infectious. Anytime it comes on, everyone gets silly and starts dancing around. It's a lot of fun. Number four, what is a song / number you can't stand? I'm going to go with This Is Halloween. This is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas. I hate that song. I hate that movie. It's, to this day, the only film that I've ever walked out on. Because I just could not stand the music. I can appreciate the animation and the creativity that went into the film by Tim Burton and all who were involved. It's just the music drives me insane. I want to shoot something. Can't stand it. Number five, who is your favorite character? Gonna go with Dr. Frank-N-Furter, played by Tim Curry in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So classic, such a brilliant performance by Tim Curry. Is so incredibly charismatic, so crazy, over the top, wild, wacky, silly, and just crazy and a lot of fun. I think he should have won an Oscar for that. So yep, that's my answer for that. Number six is, who is a character you hate? Again, I'm going to go with a character from Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington. I think one of the things that bothers me the most about that film is they're taking the holiday of Halloween and mixing it with Christmas. And I love both holidays, but I feel like they just do not mix, do not go together. It's just like almost like sacrilege. I don't like it. It's just wrong. It just doesn't work, So number seven is, what's your favorite death scene? I'm going to say from Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, which is a really good movie. I love the performances. The music is great, but especially the acting is really good. Johnny Depp, Helena Bonham Carter, Sacha Baron Cohen. So the death scene I'm going to go with is Adolfo, played by Sacha Baron Cohen. So Sweeney Todd beats his ass with a tea kettle, relentlessly, and tosses him in a trunk, lets him suffer there for a while, and then later on takes him out, and he can't breathe and shit, and slices his throat with this straight razor. It's quite brutal. I was surprised at how vicious and brutal the film was. You know, it was like a slasher movie musical, you know. Okay, number 8 is what's your favorite line, song-wise or spoken? It's going to be Feed Me Seymour. Take your pick, the original classic black and white film or the more modern of musical version with Rick Moranis and Steve Martin, of course. Just so much fun. Number 9, who played the Phantom from Phantom of the Opera better? Now, of course, the film version from 2004 was much more of a musical than the original, which is more of a silent film, starring Lon Chaney, but of course I'm going to go with Lon Chaney. Come on, it's just legendary. I would have said that film as my choice for best atmosphere too, but it's not technically a musical. Number 10, what character would you love to be cast as if you were given the opportunity? Say Sweeney Todd. Number 11, what horror movie would you like to see made into a musical? Now I think The Wolfman would really work well as a musical. You got that tragic character of Lawrence Talbot, you know. And you can make it like that classic black and white style too, like Universal classic monsters, and just set it to music, and I think it would work perfectly. Number 12, if you could remake a musical with a cast of your choosing, who would play those characters? So I'm going to go with Rocky Horror Picture Show again. I'm going to say Dee Snider as Dr. Frank Anfurter, because basically the character he plays in the band Twisted Sister is an ugly transvestite. I think that would be... You could just play the same character pretty much and play him in the Rocky Horror Show and it would work. Next it would be Janice Weiss, would be played by Alice Braga from Queen of the South. Yes, bring some Latino sexual atmosphere into it. Riff Raff will be played by Jeffrey Combs. I think he would do a phenomenal job in that role. And Eddie, I would like to see played by a real hardcore heavy metal dude, because I'd love to see that in a movie. Philip Anselmo from Pantera and many other metal bands. Hardcore metal dude. I would love to see him play that character, roll up in the motorcycle like a real badass. And he can sing, you know. Number 13, what is a little-known horror musical you would like everyone to see? I would have to agree with Dice Rollen on that, The Phantom of the Paradise, yes. Very underrated and unappreciated, and I think it's a really good movie, so check out Phantom of the Paradise, guys. And that's it for the musical horror tag. So thank you for tagging me, Dice Rollen and Dave Maggot. I'm going to leave this one open. I'm not sure who has been tagged yet, but if you are watching this tag video, feel free to do the tag. I'm leaving it open. If you guys feel like you want to do it, please do so. And thank you for joining me, Sean Patrick Erschen, in the Horror Corner. Tune in and stay scared.